The ordeal of Kamsi Yochukwu Ibe, a lady who was brave enough to testify in front of the Lagos NSAS panel, is the answer to the question asked by the Nigeria Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, who discredited the report submitted by the panel. The Nigeria Minister Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, according to the Daily Post, Lai Mohammed, in a press conference in Abuja on Tuesday, dismissed the panel's report as fake news and queried it over its report, claiming that family members of those it reported as dead were afraid to speak. According to him, even goats have owners if they do not return home, not to talk of human beings. The ordeal of Miss Ibe at the hands of some unknown persons who assaulted her is a good example of why the family members of the victims decided it was best they did not testify. According to Plus Niger, she reported via Twitter on Monday that machete wounds were inflicted on her by unknown individuals on Sunday evening. The report also stated she said her attacks informed her that the attackers informed her that they were punishing her for being bold enough to give a testimony in front of the panel. In more developed countries, their government would have placed someone like Miss Ibe on a witness protection program, as they would have anticipated that the witnesses could be attacked. The same government. However, that was not the case in the aftermath of the incident at the Lekki Toll Gate involving the NSAS protesters and some security agents. Hence, the panel's argument that the victims' families were afraid to speak up is logical. Had the government taken steps to ensure that witnesses were protected, it might have encouraged people to speak up. What happened to Miss Ibe was unfortunate. Nobody will speak up if they fear they will be looking behind their shoulders whenever they appear in public. And the reports have it that the governor of Lagos has not said anything. They kept mum. What does that tell you? And some people are not telling you, asking that nonsense question again that, oh, is it the government that is now using matches to pursue them up and down? So, if not the government, why did the attacker say that, oh, it's as a result of them testifying against the military? So, you see the way these people reason, it's so it's baffling. So now is the government that are using machetes on the gay Abi? I wonder, oh my brother. So Aboki, why are you people always evil? Why? Boko Haram will kill you guys every day, killing you every day. You guys kept quiet. That's why we said that they are comfortable with that. But when it comes to disintegration, that is what they frown. They frown at that. Bandits killings, raping and kidnapping in your region. You guys are still keeping quiet. Now the South hates evil and wants to stop evil. Yet you Aboki wants South to keep quiet. Like you guys down there. Let me ask you, Aboki, why una no get sense? Why una dey enjoy the killing in your region? Why, Aboki, why? You reach to her, so somebody asking useless question that is it the government that is using machetes? No, it is not the government, it is who? You can imagine. Well, you're supposed to know that the government should be protecting them. Yes, now these guys are something else. Will they do that program? They will not. They will pretend as if that program does not exist to protect the victims or to those who are going to be testifying. But when it comes to Boko Haram, they will now begin to tell you according to international standard that you don't have to go after the those terrorists who have repented. They will begin to tell you all those. You see this kind of a thing, they will just bone as if they are not aware that they are supposed to protect those who are testifying. They will bone. But when it comes to Boko Haram, repentant Boko Haram, they will tell you that, according to international standard, you don't have to go after them. You have to do this. That is what they are going to tell you. But they will not quote this law for you. That's how it ought to be done. Abuki, this is a banana government. Have you seen anywhere in the world where government use public funds to organize counter protests instead of cheaply calling the protesters to douse the tension? This government prefer to fuel problems instead of giving solutions. Now this Buhari government, oh, what thing you never experienced is happening now. When they talk about change, we don't know that this is nonsense change that they are talking about. Ha! The man deceived Nigerians. Buhari deceived Nigerians with all his fake promises. He deceived Nigerians. You can imagine. This is the government. They even took it outside. That this their impunity. They took it outside the country, organizing a counter protest. It is this government that does that. You know quite the answer, except you are a mischief. No, it is not Buhari Deans that is attacking them. It must be their dead kings that is attacking them for testifying. You can imagine that kind of question that this one is asking. That is it, Buhari? You people want us Southerners to live like you. We are different and we will never be like you. All your towns and cities have been taken over by yesterday Amajiris, and your leaders are at ease with that. You and Lai Mohammed will answer to God on all this. This person that is asking question, that is it the government that is doing all these things? Your question is good as your imagination. Yeah, it's good as your imagination. My problem on the family members of those killed in the Lekki massacre not coming forward is that it's going to be difficult to pay them compensation as recommended. Exactly. Will you desire compensation and risk being put on the list to be killed by Buhari's dogs? What stupid compensation are you talking about? They should go with the compensation bring the people back. No, it doesn't make sense. Let them go with the compensation. It does not matter. Something happened in Lagos, but all the victims are Igbos. All those in support of the penal are Igbos. PMB became a victim and Igbos, and because of juicy appointment, he refused to appoint them. So why would he not give them juicy appointments? Clap for yourself. Many issues are being raised. Lai Mohammed that need psychiatric doctor. When the government that sponsor hoodlums to infiltrate a peaceful protest and unleash killers on anyone who dares to testify is asked to put a witness protection program. I don't know what to answer. Isn't it obvious we are dealing with a manifestly evil government here? Didn't you hear Lai Mohammed? Technically, if no one comes out to testify, it will be assumed by law that the Lekki Gates killing claims were made up. Someone must be brave to come forward and testify. Mr. Technicality, why did you not read people came to testify and one of them had been ambushed? Stop this empty logic that is based on lies. When witnesses started coming out, the army withdrew from appearing or from appearing before the panel. So what do we have to say to that?